This is stunning, by the way, isn't it?
It is absolutely beautiful. So this is the Melrose Dove Grey mixed with the Melrose Carbon.
I can't wait to get using this kitchen as well. Shall we do some food?
Please.
So Christmas is coming up. Shall we do the perfect roast turkey?
That'd be fantastic.
Excellent. So all I've done with this is I put a little bit of cold pressed rapeseed oil, rubbed it over the turkey, a bit of salt and pepper, and the salt and pepper sticks to the rapeseed oil. A little bit of rosemary, that goes in the cavity. So that's it, that's all we have to do.
Wow.
Now the next bit might surprise you, because when we roast the turkey, we're actually going to roast it for pretty much 3/4 of the cook, but we're going to roast it upside down. On the underside here, you've got all these lovely layers of fat here as well, and also with the marrow from the bones. When we roast it, all of that's going to kind of keep going down into that breast meat as well to keep it nice and juicy.
And then you're going to flip it right way up?
Exactly, you've got it exactly right. So the last 45 minutes or so, we'll take the foil off, turn it over just to crisp up that lovely skin. The next thing we want to do is we need to get some hot water for this.
Sure.
To put in the bottom of the roasting tray there.
That's the tray from the oven?
That's right, yeah. So this roasting tray with the rack comes with the oven. The turkey juices that then drip into that, we're going to use those to make an amazing turkey gravy by putting the roasting tray straight on the hob and making the gravy there in the roasting tray. So all we need now is the hot water.
Yes. Are you going to use the abode?
Yeah, now this is a lovely bit of kit, isn't it? So that's normal hot and cold.
It is, and then on the left-hand side, you've got the steaming hot water.
Lovely, so there's a lock there, isn't there?
There is, that's the safety mechanism. So if you push it down and then pull it towards you.
And there we go, so that's really good. So all we do with this now, we'll pour that into there. Already hot, so that's fabulous. And then we'll come over to the oven, open the door. Now this is a 7 kilogram turkey, so that's a good size.
Yeah.
But you'll see just how easily this fits into the oven here.
Wow.
Now let's take a look at this. This is the food sensor. This is one of my favorite things about the oven. Let's turn that on. Now a really important point here is that the point of the food sensor, that must go into the middle of the thickest part of, in this case, the turkey. That way we'll get the most accurate temperature. So we're all set up to go here. Final thing for this, I need to get a little bit of foil here and just pop that over the turkey. And then we'll slide that into the oven. Shut the door. What we now need to do is just use the command wheel here to change the temperature for the oven itself to 200 degrees Celsius, okay? Press start and we're off. Now, you notice that I set the food sensor to 68 degrees for this turkey.
Quite low.
Yeah, that's because it's a beautiful, free-range, fully matured 6-month-old turkey and it's been dry plucked. So that means it's a really, really safe product and it means that you can cook that to a slightly lower temperature. If you buy a turkey that is only 3 months old and has been produced in a different way, you must set that food sensor to 75 degrees Celsius because those are the FSA guidelines where no bacteria can live. Fantastic. Now that's all we need to do there. We're organised. Yeah. So we're going to leave that probably for about 2.5 hours. Wow. What do you think of that so far?
It's a very good looking bird.
Looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? I'm just going to move that for a second there. That's actually okay there. And I'm going to take some of my tongs here and very carefully I'm going to turn this over. Now there will be some juice that's going to come out of this, so do be careful of that and just make sure that can go back inside the tray there. Wow. Wow. Turn that over. This now means that for that last kind of 45 minutes, what we can do is we're just going to crisp up the top of that. So they can go back there and let's just pop that straight back into the oven. Being very careful not to spill any of those lovely turkey juices that we've been getting. Perfect. Put that back in. Make sure that that now goes straight into the center of the breast. And I'm just going to reset our probe temperature. Remember, we said 68 degrees for this one.
Yep. And
again, we're just going to make sure that we're set on for our temperature. We'll set that again, make sure that that's on 160 degrees. Remember, and there we go. A lovely little waft of steam out of there. And should we take a little look? at this beautiful,
That
beautiful
is,
turkey.
That
Here
is
we go.
beautiful.
I'm going to bring that over to our hob. There we go. Look at that. Now this is really important. At this point, what we need to do is we need to let this rest for an hour.
An hour?
Yeah, now lots of people are surprised about that, but even in an hour, that's still going to be lovely and hot. Do you want to have a taste?
I'd love to have a taste.
Whoa, that is just delicious.
That's actually really, really good.